I thought my father was ruining my life by forcing me into marriage. I had no idea something far darker had already chosen me. It began with a black flower in the palace garden. I remember that day like yesterday. The 5th basket of wedding flowers sat in front of me, untouched, and I hated every one of them because every flower felt like another chain. I really don't want any of this. The gardeners froze at my words, exchanging uncertain glances. Please, leave. They hesitated, then slowly began gathering their things, bowing as they quietly exited the room.
My wedding was in 2 weeks, and I was expected to choose colors, decorations, details that felt meaningless. Because none of it felt like a celebration. It felt like a cage. The cake, the dress, the gifts. Every preparation tightened around me, like I was being sealed into a life I didn't choose. And the worst part? I barely knew the man I was supposed to marry. Lord Garden, a powerful knight, a noble name, a perfect match, according to everyone. But something about it made my stomach twist, like a warning, like my life was already slipping out of my hands. Good day, my princess. I turned toward the door as she entered. Tessa, my right-hand maid, the one person who had always been by my side, through everything. She walked straight to me, gently taking my hands as if she could feel the fear I was trying to hide. My princess, you know why this marriage is important. Her voice was soft, steady, but it didn't calm me the way it usually did. She spoke of protection, of the court, of the men waiting, watching, ready to take everything the moment my father is gone. She said this marriage would keep me safe, but safety has a strange way of looking like a prison. I nodded, because I understood, but that didn't mean I accepted it. Before leaving, she reminded me, Father had sent for me, and immediately, that knot in my stomach returned. The palace felt colder that afternoon. The long corridors stretched endlessly before me, my footsteps echoing against the stone walls. Servants moved quietly, avoiding my gaze. Even the air felt heavier, like something was waiting. By the time I reached his chamber doors, my chest was already tight. Good afternoon, Father. He didn't turn, not even slightly. Is this the time I requested your presence? His voice cut through me instantly, cold, precise, unforgiving. The conversation felt less like speaking and more like standing trial, until he said something that made everything worse. You will spend a night at Lord Garden's home. My breath caught, because this was not like him. The man who barely let me step beyond the palace walls was now sending me away. I begged him, my voice broke, my hands trembled, but he didn't listen. He never does. And in that moment, I truly believed. He did not care what became of me. I left his chambers and went straight to the garden, the only place that ever felt like it belonged to me. The air there was different, lighter. The scent of roses and lavender drifted gently through the breeze. Petals swayed softly, catching the sunlight. Water trickled from the fountain in quiet rhythm. For a moment, I could breathe again until I saw it. One flower, dark, completely black. It stood among the others, but it didn't belong. Something about it pulled me closer, even when I knew I should have walked away. I reached out and I plucked it. The moment I did, something moved through me, cold, watching, ancient. I told myself it was nothing, just stress, just fear. I was wrong. That night, I dreamed, not of my garden, but of something else, a twisted version of it, dark, silent, wrong. Every flower was dead, black, rotting, except one. It glowed, calling to me. I reached for it, and it died. I woke up gasping, my heart pounding so loudly it hurt. At first, it was just discomfort, a dull ache in my lower back, but then it spread, slowly, painfully, climbing up my spine, wrapping around my ribs, pulling, stretching. I froze because something felt wrong, deep inside my body. It wasn't just pain, it felt like my bones were moving, like they were being forced into something new. I tried to stand, and the moment my feet touched the ground, pain exploded through me. I couldn't even scream, my body wouldn't let me. Every step felt unbearable, like I was breaking from the inside out. And then I saw the mirror. I wish I hadn't, because the girl staring back at me was not me. My eyes, purple, glowing, watching me like they belonged to someone else. My hair, longer, darker, unnatural. My skin, my hands, even my teeth. Everything had changed. I didn't look human. I looked like something else, something dangerous. And the worst part? I was terrified. But beneath that fear, something else was rising, something stronger. The room felt too small, too tight. I couldn't breathe, so I ran. I didn't think. I didn't hesitate. I just moved, faster than I ever had before. The wind, the night, the sounds, everything felt sharper, clearer, alive. And then it hit me. A hunger, not for food, not for air, for blood. Blood. The voice that said it was mine. But it didn't belong to me, and in the next moment, I lost control. And that was the night I became cursed.